Yes, I wanted to go over that I have a playlist, Jared McDay's Greatest Sermons playlist, it's called. You can look this up on YouTube. I should come up, Greatest Sermons. And it is sermons that I take and I leave comments in most of them that are better than the answers and the explanations that are being given and the comments that are in the theology that's in the sermons. And so, if you look through them and find my comments, you will find better explanations. This is one point that I have. Frank Turek has you can look up Frank Turek, and he has a video, God is Good, Drowning People from the Beginning. And he answers questions in this, a lot of his YouTubes, he's answering questions at a university. And this student is asking him this question: why would God drown people? Why would God even make a hell and burn people? And so this kid has these questions, but Frank Turek's answer is basically, and he's answered this in other videos, that God created life, he can snuff it out. So God is just wrathful, he likes burning people and drowning people. And so I disagree with that. And I put a comment in there that have 3 points. Okay? And the points are that the angels act on behalf of God. Okay? And I'm going to show, and it's going to answer the kid's question and more. So you have the instance of, at the creation, you have angels helping because God commanded the universe to be made, and he didn't just command nothing to make something. He commanded out of the elements for angels to do this, because it says, let us make man in our image, us and our. And then he made plural men and women, and that it says plural 3 times in those texts. So God had help in creation, and I've commentaried this extensively in a book form. And so if God had help in creation, and also the canopy of water for the firmament that was above the earth could have been brought in by something that man was doing on earth. I've heard this suggested. Man was messing with the mountains, and man was messing with a lot of things on earth. And so he could have done something that polluted the ozone, that did something. And there are also angels on the earth that had technology, and they could have done something, and that it just happened to fall in. And also the angels on the outside of the earth could have done something. So you do have a possibility of angel interaction, and also just happenstance that is involved in this happening, and not necessarily God, who is love. His way is love, his perfectness is love, his mercy is love, his righteousness is love. So why would he do this? So you have examples there of happenstance and angels in and outside of the earth, and a lot of things going on. I mean, they created trumpets and everything. The very first Cain's children had created trumpets. There was technology on the earth. So first of all, that sort of answers that question, where it doesn't carve God in a wrathful image. But also, angels take the credit for destroying Sodom and Gomorrah. That's my second point. They say we will destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. And there's other instances where lightning and angels are in the Bible. I've covered this in a book. And so angels can make lightning come, and the devil is the prince of the air, and he was like lightning fall from heaven. So there is angels with fire and stuff. So they have the capability to do that, to destroy Sodom. And so also the angel that has the key to the bottomless pit in Revelations, read that. The angel with the key to the bottomless pit, because he turns hell into a lake of fire. and he's the one that creates hell, an angel. And so I wanted to go over those 3 points that help vindicate God and not carve a wrathful image for God. And they answer the question with, why is God labeled wrathful or good if he's wrathful? And what it is we should be acting on behalf of God just as the angels are acting on behalf of God. The angels act on behalf of God. We should act on behalf of God. And that's the point that I have. Now, the way that Frank Turek and theology sees it is God is having a wrathful lunatic, flailing hateful things on men and just going throughout eternity this way with his wrathful attitude. And the angels do nothing, and we do nothing, and God is just wrathful, throwing wrath everywhere. Now, that is not true based on these points where angels are taking the credit, and angels say that we act on behalf of God. And there's other instances where angels are acting on behalf of God and for God, that even collaborate what I'm saying. So this is one video of mine. I just saved it on that playlist, so it's more recent. But it's Frank Turek's God is Good, Drowning People from Beginning. You look at that, and then look in my comment. You'll see that, and then you have this video that I may label Frank Turek's God is Good. So thanks.